Alrighty, here's attempt number 2 to run down the river and do some trout fishing at sunup. There's the sounder. We're right in the middle of the river here. And it's a full moon, but it's behind a cloud right now, so it's pretty bright. This is going to be another no editing video. There's the big bridge all lit up. Big barge over here. Okay, what I'm doing, this is the longest ride I've made so far in the new boat. And I'm going to try to emulate a video that I did back in, I believe, 2013, where I came down here. It was August, though. It was like August 4th. I came down here this same time, got my trout limit, and I was packed up and running back to the dock at 9:30. So, I'm trying it again. It could be a giant fail. Who knows? Could be a giant fail. And like I said, this is the longest ride I've taken in the new boat. So I'll get a little gas mileage situation going on here too. Look at that, you got the lit up bridge and the moon behind it. I'm sure you can't see it as good as I'm seeing it. So, the fish might not be here. And I'll tell you, it's crazy running up and down this river at night. I remember from my Ceto days. The lights are so bad on the shore from people's docks that you can't even find, many times with your eyeballs, a buoy flashing either green or red. So if you don't have a chart plotter and if you're unfamiliar, you're screwed. Because I even remember coming in from offshore at 11 o'clock at night and I couldn't see the buoys flashing because of all the crazy lights that people have on their docks. Iridescent blue, amber, red, green, purple. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm getting ready to go under the bridge and head to my first locale. Alright, I really wanted the incoming tide, but it's still a falling tide. It won't last long though, for the sheer fact that it was low tide at Mayport at 4:30 in the morning. This ought to be petering out pretty quick here. It's getting to be that bewitching hour right now. So I'm going to kind of get ready. I got a top dog pup tied on. And I'm going to see what the topwater bite is right away. I'm not seeing a whole lot of bait or anything down here. It's definitely not what it was in the video I made when I had my limit by what? I was back going to the ramp at 9:30. Totally different. The water is absolute muck down here. It's low tide, of course, so it's always muck. I mean, you can't hardly see 3 inches under the surface. I'm looking at my lure right now. Yeah, 3 to 4 inches maybe under the surface. And that's it. All right, first one. Nice speck. swam right in the net. Well, that took long enough. He's not over 20 inches. That was the goal. Looks good enough to me. Of course, all the mirror lures I've been throwing, and what do I catch the first one on? Matrix shad. 16 3/4. You know what we call that around here? His ass goes in the bag. Well, a manatee just came up in front of me, right in front of the boat. And we don't have any grass around here. I mean, we got algae. I mean, we have no grass on the bottom. That's the problem. If we had vegetation on the bottom of the river, I don't know what the hell these manatees eat, but we got plenty of manatees, and an animal that size, what do they got to eat? 200 pounds or something a day? The only thing I ever see them doing is nibbling on like this kelpy looking algae stuff that grows on rocks. So you always see them wherever there's rocks and stuff like that. That's where you see the manatees. I wish somebody would be able to answer that. I mean, they got to eat a ton. They're like a horse. Whereas they call them a sea cow. So I'm trying another spot. I'm going to all these spots that I've caught fish before in the middle of the summer. So let's see what happens. I just trolled an entire area. I had one bite, probably a ladyfish or something. All right, where you find ladyfish, though, is usually where you find trout in the summer, because they eat the same exact things. I think I found another. It's acting kind of trouty. Hope it ain't no damn bluefish. Ah, it's a little guy. Well, if he's 15, he'll make the grease stink. But he ain't gonna be 15. Come here. Just a little dude. A little dude. And he's so little, he's 13 inches. I think I found where the small ones are hanging out. Woo, we got a jumper over here. Oh, this one might make it. He might make the team. The deep fryer team, or the air fryer. Yeah, he might make the air fryer team. Tide's rising now. This is what I wanted when I pulled up here this morning in this area. Oh man. Well, he looks 15 to me. I gotta squeeze his tail big time. Well, I'm getting wore out because I am wearing out this mullet colored Mirror Catch 2000. Do you remember when these were like the hottest ticket in the world? Now you don't hear squat about them. I'll never forget the first time I took one of these out of the package. I took the first one I ever had out of the package. And I had two guys on my old 17-foot Carolina skiff. And they were throwing jigs and shrimp. And this is back when the little jetties were still a thing. And we were along the inside of the little jetties. And I made my first cast I let it sink on 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, twitch, and I had a 3-pound trout. And it was in the year 2000, because that's when the Catch 2000 came out. And it was such the hottest thing in the world. So I got 1 or 2 spots I'm still gonna hit. I said to myself I was gonna fish down here till about noon, but there's no cloud cover, no nothing. And I got my whopping 2 trout. I mean, it's dinner. So I'm gonna hit a couple other little spots here, but not much going on down here. Oh, by the way, did I happen to mention how much I love this boat? Good God, I love this thing. And it rides pretty damn good for a flat bottom boat. I mean, it's no JETTYWOLF 1, the old boat, which I could push a button and hit tugboat mode, put the trim tabs down, and boom, boom, just bust through anything, as long as you wanted to get wet. But I should have got this boat 5 years ago. I am loving every minute of it. I just thought I'd throw that in. I forgot to show you. Let's see. Sitting where I am right now, I picked this nice flounder up. I had 2 others, or the same one, I don't know, bite like twice. I'm working them to the boat and I'm feeling that little flap, and then all of a sudden, nothing. So I just kept casting in the same spot, and I ended up picking up a flounder, because I think the other ones were flounder. So, oh well. I don't think it was worth that ride all the way down where I went, to tell you the truth. I don't think it was really worth it all, but I had to go see. I don't know what the salinity is in the river. That's one thing I need to put in the boat. If I'm going to do that, I always used to check the salinity, because when you go down there, the salinity really matters, from what I gather. Every time I've ever checked the salinity and it was pretty low, I did well. Time to make the donuts. Well, one other thing I learned today about the boat is the fact that 5 grand, 5,000 RPM is scary in this boat. And it has a lot more after that. I think the Suzuki's max is like 6,300 RPM. So I don't even want to push it past 5, because 5's scary. This thing hauls ass.